coming in as a leader of this team, when you're traded to the team, Zion, I think at that time was hurt, missing the entire season last year, and struggling with weight. The reports are coming out that he's struggling with weight. Somebody catch a picture every now and then, he looked a little heavier. And, he's having knee injuries, foot injuries, which I'm not necessarily going to say being overweight at that time was what did it, but it definitely didn't help it. And, coming in there and understanding that, number one, this is number one pick. Number two, generational talent, but could possibly struggle with weight issues. Did you take on that challenge and coming in there to say, I have to do what I need to do to teach this second-year guy who's a superstar, making hundreds of millions of dollars already, but I need to teach him about diet. I need to teach him about taking care of his body. I need to teach him these things so that he can be available on the floor. Was that something that you had to take on and going to New Orleans with such a young team, especially with a young guy like Zion?
That was something that I was surely going to take on, but I didn't force it, right? Like, I didn't want to be the old head that preaches because I know what that looks like, right? You know how it's like when every time you see somebody telling you about what it was like back in their day, and it's like, I didn't want to be that guy. I was more like, show first, then I tell. So it's like, I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to read the room. I don't really know these guys like that. I know them from afar, but I'm going to just work how I work, do what I do, eat what I eat. I show up at the same time. I work out at these times. I get my body worked on at these times. And they're going to see what a real professional looks like. And then once they see that, like, okay, this is how CJ is. CJ's very blunt. CJ's very honest. He's himself. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. He sees something he don't like, he speak on it. Sometimes he don't say nothing. Sometimes I say too much. It's like they was going to be able to get to know me better. We was going to go out to eat first. We did all that stuff before I started trying to preach. It's like, no, I came here. And I said it from day one. I said, look, man, I've been in the playoffs 8 straight years. It's going to be 9. And we not in no position to make the playoffs at this point, right? Like I said, look, I work a certain type of way. I love this game. I'm going to give everything I got to this game, and then I'm going to walk away from it. I want y'all to challenge me. I want y'all to coach me. I don't care if you start or if you're the last guy on the bench. If you see I'm not doing something right, you tell me. I'm not running the play right because I don't know none of the plays. You tell me. You help me. And that's kind of how I get down. I'm going to challenge y'all, and I want y'all to challenge me. And I sat out. And I think that changed the perception of what they thought about me, because I'm sure they had this idea what I was like as the president, all of that stuff. And then they was like, okay, like CJ, first of all, he got real game. But second of all, like, he talks when he needs to talk.
Dude.
Yeah, he keep it 100 with me. He not going to sugarcoat nothing. If I see something I don't like, I'm going to tell him. I'm changing stuff within the organization that I may not like or may not think is what we should have. And I'm saying stuff, and then I'm delivering. It's not like I don't just make up stuff. Like Z's gone on the record saying, like, CJ got somebody for everything. Like I do. Mm-hmm. And I don't just make it up. Like I really look out for people and make sure that they're smooth. And in this case, our lockers right beside each other, sit beside each other on the bus. He comes back to the team. We start talking, and I'm just getting to know him on like a surface level, right? Like, I broke my foot 3 times. Mm-hmm. What surgeon did you use? Like, just general stuff. Like, how's your rehab going? What you doing? What phase you in now? Did you do this? Did you do that? It's like, I can relate. I've been there. I did it 3 times, dog. Like, I know what you're going through mentally. Do you got a therapist? Like, how's your day-to-day? Like, how you structuring your days now that you're not playing? Like, do you have a routine? So I'm just hitting him with just like generals. I'm not telling them what to do. I'm seeing what you're doing. And then as it progresses, then I get more comfortable. We get more comfortable. Now I'm like, this is what I think you should be doing. It's your life. Like, I always tell them, like, I don't need nothing from none of y'all. I'm not bragging. Mm-hmm. I done signed 3 deals. Like, I make good money. I make good money off the court. Like, I do this because I want to, not because I have to. I want to get the best out of you. I want to get the best out of you. I want all of y'all to make as much money as y'all supposed to. I'm maximizing what CJ McCollum is supposed to be in all phases of life. I want you to maximize what you're supposed to be. And your ceiling is a lot higher than a lot of ours. So I just want you to get there is all I'm saying. And I don't need no bread from you. I don't need nothing. I just want you to be available. And I want to see you be able to say that when you're done, CJ kept it a buck with me. He gave me a lot of gems. I took them with me, and I took my talent and I ran with it. And I think now he's doing that. Obviously, he's got a little injury right now, but they all work. And that's what I love to see. Like, win or lose, whatever. Do you work? Do you care? Do you apply yourself? Are you maximizing your days? And this is one of the best organizations in terms of fun. Like, they make the game fun. Like, and that's what I love to be around. The locker room is fun. The flights is fun. Like, you really, really get down with these guys, and we're not really faking the funk. Like, we really mess with each other.
What's up, everybody? It's Draymond Green. Make sure you subscribe to the Volumes YouTube channel below so you don't miss any more of this great content going forward.